Susan Cingari here with Bobo O'Bannon at BKFC 17 after his big win. How are you feeling tonight, Bobo?
I feel amazing. I feel like $1,000,000. I've had a few guys reach out to me about training online with them. I had a guy with boxer tricks here, Jason Williams out of Wales over there, and he stays up till 11:30 every night for me to get home and work, and trains with me for a couple hours every night via FaceTime, teaching me what to do and how to be. And I believe you've seen a completely different Bobo tonight. I won. It was against a guy that was not experienced, but look back at it, he was tough. There's a lot of guys in this division he would have beat, but I was able to be resilient there with him, step some decent angles, throw some good punches, and it's all because of this man right here, Jason Williams with boxer tricks. I'm very thankful for him.
Are you surprised at the heart that Zach showed? Because he would just not give up.
Yes, ma'am. He's from way I understand it, he's from a fishing town up in Massachusetts. And fishers are tough people. Fishermen are tough people. I'm from a fisherman town in Balabatry, Alabama. My buddy Elroy Harbison, he's the local tough guy down there. He's been shrimping and oyster and everything his whole life. They got 15, 16-foot long rakes. They reach way out like this and rake them up. And the rakes are 3 foot wide by about 8 inches tall, and they pull it up full of oysters, one hand at a time, pulling these big, heavy wooden handle metal rakes up. Probably 70, 80 pounds he's pulling up as a child, as a middle school child, and doing this all summer long to make a living. We just grew up rough down there. We grew up tough. If we didn't have anybody from other schools, other areas to fight, we'd just fight each other. Good times.
I've seen you grow in this sport, and as many fans have seen you grow as well. How are you a different fighter than when you first started at BKFC?
When I first started in BKFC, I was a brawling boxer. That's what I was. And tonight, I think I kind of proved a little bit that I'm not quite so much a brawling boxer. I'm not quite so much a bare knuckle boxer either. Now I'm more of a brawling bare knuckle fighter, because there is a difference in boxing and bare knuckle form. I believe tonight I showed more of a bare knuckle form, a bare knuckle technique, with my brawling twist on it. I believe is what I showed tonight.
How tough is it, being a former boxer, to make the transition over to fighting without gloves? There's really no way to practice it, is there?
No, ma'am. You do your different little hand hardening techniques. Everybody's got their own techniques, but you do your different little hand hardening techniques to kind of get yourself used to it. But the truth of the matter is, you're never really used to it. I filleted my hand open tonight, punching Zach Kalmus in the mouth. He lost a tooth. One tooth I know of for sure he lost. Cut my hand on it. You don't practice for that. You don't practice that. But at the same time, in professional boxing, you don't practice for getting concussions. You don't practice for broken noses. That stuff you don't practice for. That stuff that, as a fighter, you've got to have a fighter inside your chest. You can't be hollow there. You got to have a fighter inside your chest. And that comes out whenever these unexpected things happen, whenever these trials happen to us. We find out what kind of dog it is inside of us, and we just fight. We come out fighting, and I'm very proud to say tonight my dog came out some.
How do you deal with a fight from a mental perspective? So much of the fight is mental, and you only had a few short days' notice.
I feel like after a fight, either I earned time off or I didn't earn time off. Sam Shoemaker did something really stupid. I did not earn time off. Arnold Adams, I went in there and let that man beat on me like a drum. I'm not saying I would have beat Arnold Adams. He's a great fighter. But I am saying that I didn't leave myself a chance with the lack of form, the lack of style I went in there with. And so I feel like I didn't deserve any time off. I went right back to training. That's why I was ready for this one. I haven't taken any time off since I fought Mike Kyle. I took 2 weeks off. That's the last time I've taken any time off. I've been training ever since, and I'm very glad I have. I'm very glad I was able to take this fight on this 4-day notice, say yes whenever I got the phone call to give Zach Kalmus his debut. He's worked so hard for this, and I'm very pleased that I was able to give him his debut.
Speaking of fighting, your wife is such a fighter. We've got to talk about that.
Yeah, she's got 11 different diseases that they know of. Fibromyalgia, dysautonomia, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Man, the list goes on. For for about 3 or 4 days, she's able to eat one thing. And then for 3 or 4 days, we try to figure out what it is that she can eat and stomach can keep down. And by that time, she's already lost another 5 or 6 pounds. And then she'll be able to eat that new thing for a few days, and all of a sudden, it's the same trick all over again. So she's not able to eat all the time. She's not able to eat very much. When she does find something she can eat, she just lays around and hurts all day long, every day. I had a dream that she was going to be on her deathbed before I started fighting. I had a dream that she was going to be on her deathbed, and I'm going to be at the peak of my fighting career, and she's going to be on her deathbed. And because of the message that we're delivering here, because of the way that we're letting God use this platform, use us with this platform, that she's going to be healed and she's going to walk off of it. Now, this is back before I fought Troy Beats. I had this dream. So that long ago. So all I can do is pursue it. All I can do is be obedient to God and do what I'm supposed to do.
Give us the information on where people can donate, because that's so important to the cause.
Yes, ma'am. Britton's Battle. We've got a Facebook page called Britton's Battle. You can find it from my page. You can just put it on the Facebook search and find Britton's Battle. She gives updates of all of her doctor's appointments and everything. She's I'm so thankful that I got this fight tonight. My wife has to have a medical procedure done, a surgery done this coming week. Without this fight, she's not able to get this procedure done. And I'm telling you, I'm so thankful. I'm so glad God let my phone ring for this, because without this fight, without this purse, she doesn't get her medical procedure done. So I'm very thankful for that.
What an amazing fighter you are. The heart and spirit of the warrior lives within you. I am just so grateful for you taking this opportunity to tell me this story. I can't wait to see you back in the squared circle. Thank you so much for your time, Bobo. All right.